Welcome to Botanical Trails Through the Juniper Forest. I'm your host, Brian Heater. Each week, I'll have a different guest join me to explore a pair of interesting gins. We'll chat a little bit about the gin and the distilleries, throw in a bit of trivia, hopefully laugh a bit, and then we'll go off the beaten path. Although I say that this is a podcast about gin, really this is just an excuse for me to spend time with my friends. But that'll just be our secret. Okay, let's start exploring. Welcome to episode 8 of season 3 of Botanical Trails. My guest today...
Wait. This isn't Botanical Trails. This is your 4th episode of Squished Grapes. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, and our 5 listeners?
I think we're up to 8.
Like 5, maybe 8. Yeah.
Yes, welcome back. We are here. I am Molly Murray.
And I'm Kelly Metzger.
And we are here with our guest today, Brian Heater. Brian, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I am just going to say, though, that I appreciate your sweatshirt, the lovely merch. Do you want to
thanks.
pimp that for a second?
Yeah, it was just part of the little online store that Greg had helped set up, and I went with like a little kind of hoodie, and it's dark blue with red trim, and it was like my favorite piece, and so I snagged one as a early Christmas present.
It looks comfortable, too.
It's super comfortable.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, I like that. It says Botanical Trails, which was a logo. Your logo was made for you by someone.
My niece, Esme, yes. And she also made your logo.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Squished
Grapes.
So.
Yeah, so could we get some Squished Grapes merch? I feel like we need it.
We could, for sure, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this is our 4th episode. I feel like we're
I've got the logo.
Here.
We would just have to probably pick out like different colors, but I think you'd probably want to go with like either like a white version or like a pink version and just kind of, know.
All right, folks, you heard it. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Check the Instagram link.
Yeah.
Merch coming soon.
Yeah, I'll check and see if we can pull that off.
I love it. I think that would be great. So we are back today. We have done a couple of wine episodes over the year. We've done mocktails, I think we did last time. And we are honored to be here again for our holiday session, right? This is our holiday episode.
It is, yes. It probably won't be the season ender like it's been in the past, but it'll probably be out, like, if I had to guess, it'll probably come out between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Wait, so
wait, our ratings must have dropped.
They did. They went down. That's what I was going to say.
End of season slot. But that's okay. We're going to try to bring it back this time because we've got something totally different than you've ever done before.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Also, you guys didn't drop at all. You continue to be one of the most popular
I think we're like 50% of the viewers, actually.
I thought so. But anyhow,
No, it was just the way scheduling worked out. Currently, my producer is overseas, so it's kind of slowed out some of the stuff coming out towards the end of the season here. But we're going to kind of jam-pack a few episodes in.
Perfect.
But we're super happy that you guys are here today.
Good.
All right. And we're going to work hard to get that final season finale slot back again. So today, what we are going to do is we're going all the way back to what Squished Grapes started with, which is wine tasting. But in true Kelly and Molly fashion, we had to put a little spin on it and make it fun. And so we are doing wine and chocolate pairings today.
Best episode ever.
So not only are we going to try wine, we are going to try wine that is paired with chocolate from I believe they're a local chocolatier, Kilwins.
Awesome.
So we are going to start with the red, a little bit backwards, because why not? Normally we'd start with a white kind of a pairing, but we're going to start with red because, well, we need to chill the wine because we have lives and life happened. So we're going to start with red. So we have a McMurray.
More like a McMurray.
McMurray is better because if you know the story, my affectionate name for Molly is McMurray. So when I see her, I call her McMurray all the time. And so when we got this wine, it was super fun because I got very excited because it's McMurray.
I was like, which one? Kelly asked, she said with the chocolate, it has to be, let's try Pinot Noir. And that's not my usual brand. I'm a cab girl, I think through and through. And so I was looking at the Pinot Noirs and I was like, I don't know, they all look, they range from $9.99 to $49.99 where I was. They go up.
You can go a lot higher.
I'm sure you can go a lot higher, but it was a limited selection at the D&W.
All good. So what we're going to do is we will try the wine. It's a Pinot Noir, as McMurray said about the McMurray wine. And we are going to pair that with... I have to remember here. We're going to pair that with a dark chocolate sea salt caramel from Kilwins. So...
Do you like dark chocolate, Bray?
Well, he's going to find out because we've got
a
couple dark chocolates we're going to do.
Okay.
So my suggestion is that we take a bite of the chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Followed by, once you kind of chew that, then, you know,
sip of the wine.
A sniff and a sip of the wine.
Oh, okay.
And the fun thing about when you pair wine with food or food with wine or however you want to do that is that the flavors usually bridge each other. And so there's two ways you can do this. One, some people pair food and wine to balance each other out. For example, like fried chicken with champagne goes really well because fried chicken's really fatty and greasy and champagne is like vibrant and acidic. And so when you eat those two things together, they bridge and kind of balance each other out.
Wait, is that for real?
That is for real.
That sounds made up. I'm
It's
just
not,
gonna
but
say.
you can Google it.
Okay.
The other way you can do it are flavors that kind of meld together that are similar. So what you'll have here is like, you know, the caramel and the dark chocolate, and then a little bit of the richness and fruitiness from the wine. So they should pair really nicely together. But at the end of the day, we'll see what you think.
Okay, I love it.
All right.
So chocolate first.
I think so.
All right.
Why not?
I'm gonna give the chocolate a thumbs up.
Oh, it's good.
Although I don't usually like salt on my sweet things. That's good. All right, wine.
Wine? I guess caramel may
Cheers.
have been a bad choice, but...
I'm trying to see if they pair together. I got caramel stuck in my teeth though, so. Boy, I haven't had wine in a while. I like it. I like the wine actually, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the other thing you can do is take a sip of the wine and then take a bite of the chocolate and see how it changes the flavor of either or. So, a lot of times if the chocolate is tasting really sweet and you then go to the wine and it kind of balances it out with a little bit of tannic and whatnot, and so it will taste a little bit different than if you were to be eating something else, like if you were to go with a cheese or like a meat or something like that.
So I don't love the sea salt. I don't know what it is. People say add a little salt on top of your sugary pastries or baked goods. I take the chocolate and the caramel. You know? You like the salty?
I love salt,
Do?
so...
I love salt too. So I tried it both ways. And you were right, at least for me, when I did the wine first, on the second taste, wine first, followed by the chocolate. It sort of tampered down the sweetness of the chocolate for me. So it wasn't as sweet.
We tried it both ways. Caramel really gets stuck in your teeth. You can't get over it.
Caramel is probably a bad choice for a podcast.
To start with, right? But it is really good. I kind of like the two together. I don't know that... I'm not sure I've had wine and chocolate before, but not like intentionally where you're paying attention to it. But I like it, and I think the Pinot Noir, it seems lighter than what I'm used to, which is more like a cab or a red blend. Is that right for a Pinot Noir? Are they typically a little lighter?
It depends on where it's coming from, but yes, it's a lighter bodied wine usually.
Yeah, remember I totally got that wrong when we played that.
You did. We played that game last time.
Guess the type of wine, and I completely botched that.
Yeah. So speaking of where does it come from, this one is a California wine, which you know Brian and I are partial to California Reds because we are very limited in our wine education.
Which I'm working on changing because it's not a place that I buy wine from.
That's what we know. Okay.
Still one of my favorites, Barbera from your first episode.
Thank you.
Oh, all right. But to be perfectly clear, I was looking at the name, which was McMurray, so that was what I wanted. But this one comes from, McMurray Estate Vineyards, and it's a Central Coast from the Central Coast Collection. It says our namesake Russian River Valley Vineyard was once owned by actor Fred McMurray, who purchased the land in 1941, and there's lots of flavors of cherry, pomegranate, with hints of vanilla and oak. So I thought this was a really good pairing. And I will
say... the guy that played Herman Munster?
What?
Well, the actor.
Are you joking?
No.
I don't know. Fred McMurray. It doesn't say that he played Herman Munster.
Okay.
It does, however, say he
actor,
created a cheese that was called Munster. So maybe it's the same
does not
guy.
say that at all.
Right on the label. I can read it.
Wait, I thought you said an actor.
Yeah, no, I said, by actor Fred McMurray. Wow. Okay, there you go.
So I
don't know if that's right.
I don't know.
We can check later.
I have a fun fact about Pinot Noir in general. However, what I want to know first is, which do you prefer? Do you like the chocolate, the wine, the chocolate and the wine?
Oh, I like all this.
I like the wine. Yeah.
Not
and
so much the chocolate.
The chocolate was good, but I don't love salt. So
food.
it's a salt, yeah. But if it didn't have, like, if I could just flick the salt off of it, it'd be fine. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't work that hard for it.
It's actually a black sea salt as well, which is great. Kind of a fun thing.
It wasn't super salty.
No.
I mean, it was only it was a very minor sprinkle, right?
Yeah. It's good. I liked it. And where is
finicky palate of Molly? And
I know, right?
Salt
right. Like I'm the picky one. Kilwins is, where did you buy this one? Because there's one downtown Grand Rapids.
There's one in Gaslight Village in East Grand Rapids as well, which is where I picked that up last night in preparation, while I also maybe grabbed myself some ice cream because, side note, it is my favorite kind of ice cream.
Is it caramel sea salt?
No.
Oh, I thought you, Kilwins.
From Kilwins, their ice cream. I love it. So it's kind of a problem that it's that close to my house.
So I think it's also a brand that you can find on Mackinac Island. Do they have a
no
Kilwins?
idea.
Okay, well they might, but what reminded me of this is there is a fudge company. There's a million fudge companies right up there, and there's one called, is it Rebus or Ribas? I don't know how you say it.
Sounds familiar.
Okay, Rybas, right? So it's a big fudge like company up there, like one of, I think probably one of the OGs. And I came across something recently that I thought was interesting, and it was weed infused Rebus or Ribas, whatever it is, fudge. And I was like, whoa, they are really just putting it everywhere. I was very surprised to see that.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I don't love fudge myself, so I just never really been.
I wonder if they had to get a special license for that.
I know, yeah.
You would think
probably.
That they did. Well,
I would also...
Good or bad, none of these chocolates are
like
infused.
A separate... but is it a separate section? Like, I don't gamble, but I'm assuming kids can't walk into a weed shop.
No, they can't. You have to be 21.
That would be a problem.
Right. It was in a weed shop, right, and then you have to be over 21. I was just so shocked because
it wasn't in the fudge shop.
It was not in the fudge shop.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood that. No, that's okay.
But what I thought was interesting is I associate it with Mackinac Island and being family friendly and going and getting all the fudges. I'm not a big fudge fan, but I was like, I just thought it was really surprising.
Interesting.
So they were tapping into that. They were that market.
Why not? I mean,
yeah.
Need a little sweet treat.
Yeah. So I like this.
Good. All right. So fun fact here about Pinot Noir before we move along. Have you seen the movie Sideways?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It sounds familiar.
Okay, you have homework.
Okay.
The movie Sideways. It's about wine. It's hilarious. There's some really funny moments in the movie. But anyhow, that movie Sideways catapulted California Pinot Noir to stardom. Since the release of that movie in 2004, Pinot Noir production has grown by 81% in California, which is crazy.
That is crazy. All right. I think it's pretty good.
Sort of like, real quick, just sidebar, but do you remember in E.T. when they laid out the candy for him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And they laid out Reese's Pieces. Mm-hmm. They originally went to M&M's because M&M make friends.
Oh.
And M&M's were like, no, we don't want to do that. And after that movie came out, Reese's Pieces blew up.
I believe it.
And that was a complete botch by M&M. They could have just kept Reese's Pieces down, and instead they just let them become a major competitor.
Yeah.
You know, I am actually surprised at myself that in our chocolate wine pairing there is no chocolate peanut butter, which might be the greatest combination in all of time.
You love it. That is always my go-to birthday present for you.
Mm-hmm. It is my favorite, and now I love dark chocolate, and so dark chocolate and peanut butter is like a brand new combination that I just prefer.
Okay.
But we're not doing that today, so I'm branching out.
All right.
We're exploring some different things.
Do you like it frozen? Like a chocolate
I like it all
peanut
the
butter
ways.
cup?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
The only thing that I don't like, it's not my favorite, is like chocolate peanut butter ice cream. My husband loves it. That's always his go-to, chocolate peanut butter. I have to be honest, as much as I like chocolate, I really don't care for chocolate ice cream.
I'm the
sure
same.
Why?
No, I'm the same. I also don't really like chocolate milk. but I will smash just regular chocolate. And I also really like chocolate pudding. But if it's in ice cream form or in milk, I'm just like,
You're not going to do it. Huh. I wonder what that is. How do you feel about chocolate ice cream?
I am in favor of it, but I never order it. Like, I would eat it if it was there, and I'd be like, oh, that's fine, but I would never order it. I'm a mint chocolate chip, strawberry, like, those are good. I do like the mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip is by far the best.
So, chocolate, all of this, and talking about the Reese's stuff reminds me, we went one time a couple years ago, maybe 18 or 19, I don't remember, to Hershey, Pennsylvania, and there's a chocolate factory there across from Hershey Park, which is actually more like amusement park, roller coasters. We didn't do that one because we were going to Cedar Point after that. But I will say, Hershey, Pennsylvania, we stayed at the greatest little campground on Hershey Park's, like camp area. And it was so wonderful. And then you go to the Hershey World is what it's called. And they give you there's a free little ride that gives you a free little, we'll say, chocolate bar, like one of those mini. It's like 2 squares of the full chocolate bar, but they give you that. And then we did things, one of them you would probably like, Kelly, which was becoming there's a word, I don't think it's chocolatier, but that's basically what you were doing. It might be the word. And you taste different chocolates and you learn about them. White chocolate is not actually a chocolate, I learned.
Yeah, there's no cocoa in it.
Right. And so it was just kind of interesting, though, because we call it white chocolate because it's the same consistency. But that was a really cool trip, and that is something that I would strongly recommend that people take their kids to do. And there was 4 things. There was a 4D movie. You could make your own candy bar. You could go on this tour, and then you could become a chocolatier. And it was a package that you could get. It was so worth it. We spent hours there.
Wait, make your own candy bar. So are you concocting your own creation, or is there a recipe you're following?
So it's on a app on a screen, and you can pick dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate, and you pick your filling, and then you design your box label, and there's 6 to 8 choices. So it's all pre-determined.
Yeah, but you're getting to put your own little spin on what you're making.
All 6 of us made our own bars, and the kids...
And did they make it for you then?
Yeah, and so you can watch it go and be built and have the toppings, and it's very much like being in a manufacturing environment. You have a coat, and you have your hairnet, and you watch it go from stage to stage, and then they put it all together, and it was so fun. It goes in a tin box with your designer label on the outside, and then you promptly open it up and eat it.
Yeah. That's awesome, though. That sounds like...
It was cool.
Are there Oompa Loompas?
They were behind the scenes, but I did see some hairs on the floor of the factory floor, which was not good.
Like green hairs?
No, they're orange.
No, aren't they orange with green hair?
Oh, are they green hair?
I thought it was green hair.
With orange, but the orange skin. I don't know.
Right,
different chocolate factory.
Yeah, different chocolate factory. But no, that was a really fun trip. So I would just say if and we routed from Michigan to Niagara Falls, and then we went down to Hershey, Pennsylvania, then up through Cedar Point. And fun fact, Pennsylvania, I had never really been in, and it was incredibly beautiful.
It is incredibly beautiful.
Rolling
very
hills.
Mountainous.
I was shocked because I just don't think of Pennsylvania at all, much less that it's beautiful or not.
But I was there over the weekend doing that drive, and we drove the entire state because we were in Delaware, and I said the same thing to my husband. I said, who knew Pennsylvania?
So I made that drive many times living in New Jersey. However, back when I lived there, it was 55 through Pennsylvania, and they were harsh on speeding. So I always complained that the state needed to be divided in half, so that you felt like you were making progress. Because when you're just driving
one state and
when you're just driving that west to east or east to west, it is.
Yeah, they could just divide it into like Pencil and then Vania.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, just right down the middle.
Exactly.
Right.
Because it was like a 6-hour drive otherwise.
It's a very long
from end to end.
Yeah. But it was beautiful. Delaware, huh?
Delaware.
Lacrosse.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I think Brian is a big fan of McMurray. Both the wine and the friend.
I'm just super excited.
He has refilled a few times for those of you that are listening.
It's a small glass, though.
It is a very small glass.
Yes. Right, so.
It is a very small glass. And I'm proud of you for eating almost all of your chocolate. You have a squirrel bite left for later.
Well, I'm waiting for it to go more with the wine.
With the wine?
Yeah.
Okay.
In case you want a little bit more.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. I can't help but notice that we have 2 wines, but 3 kinds of chocolates. The math isn't mathing.
The math isn't mathing. That's because the third chocolate is a bit of a combo surprise.
All right. Oh, see? Okay. This is why, we have Kelly to keep us on our toes. So.
And we'll come back with that after the break.
All right. Sounds good. We also have some other things, trivia, off the beaten path, many things to look forward to.
How many trivia rounds do you have?
19.
Oh, but it's one just big thing. So
it's 19
questions.
Segments.
Yeah.
Oh, 19 segments. Great. Okay. All right. We'll take a pause.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We're good.
We're good. Wow, we've had a really fascinating break.
We have. We should have been recording. But we'll see if we can get through this. So, there is actually one really important piece of information that we need to share with the viewers in case people were yelling at the audio, right?
We have to make a correction.
The correction, yes. And the important thing to remember is that Brian was wrong. And this will mark the third time in history that I can record that Brian has been wrong. So, let's see, Fred McMurray was not Herman Munster.
Correct.
Okay. But that guy's name was Fred. It was Fred Gwynn. And he, Fred McMurray was in a bunch of movies in the 30s and 40s, including My Three Sons.
Which was a TV series.
It was a TV series. Okay, so he was in a lot of different things, but those are not the same Freds. The very first time, just side note, that I remember Brian being wrong was around 2014, and I remember it because I documented it, and I have it on my calendar every year that he was wrong. He's so often right.
True.
And so it was the difference. He said something about a W2 and a W4, and he did the wrong one. And I was like, you're talking about the wrong one. And it was a pretty, I felt really smart in that moment, just so you know.
I love that. I actually like that you have it on your calendar.
Yeah.
I do not have that on your calendar.
Right there.
Okay, that was one. You said what was the other one?
I don't remember, but I remember the feeling of euphoria. Kelly can probably tell me.
We'll get to those later.
Yes. All right, let's talk wine, though, and chocolate.
Let's talk wine and chocolate. So we are back a little bit backwards. We are now doing a white wine, which is a Chateau Ste. Michelle Pinot Gris, Columbia Valley, 2023. And that is being paired with a dark chocolate orange cream truffle.
Wow.
We'll see what Brian's thoughts are in fillings.
So the reason for this, the flavor bridge, as they call it, are the fresh fruit elements.
Okay.
We shall see. And the structural is that it's light body, crisp. They should balance nicely. The only catch here is going to be how creamy is that orange cream.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had this truffle before, so we're going into uncharted territory here.
Well, that's okay. How should we try it? Are you saying try the wine first and then try the chocolate, or do you chocolate first and then the wine like we did in the first round?
I mean, I think you can go either way.
I'm going to take a bite.
What are you doing?
Of the chocolate. I'm going to go chocolate
Okay, let's
first.
do that. We'll copy what we did last time.
Okay.
Do a bite of the
same.
chocolate.
All right,
And
if it says caramely, we may have a moment of pause.
If
because
there's
we all
caramel, we
had
should
caramel
return
in our
these.
tea. If it says chewy.
If it says chewy. And also, if you can't stand the sound of people chewing, please fast forward 10 seconds.
It's not really chewy.
I actually I like this better than the caramel one.
It's a little easier to eat.
It reminds me of...
Is it due to lack of salt?
Oh, hang on, I gotta try the wine. Ooh. That was really good with the wine.
Ooh, it's very, zesty.
It
At
is.
the finish there.
This reminds me of a treat we used to get that I haven't seen in decades from Russell Stover's chocolate company.
Still around.
And it came in a big, long box. And they were like orange peel jelly inside with dark chocolate. My mother loved them. And it's the only time that I ate dark chocolate and then it was filled with something. And it reminds me of my mom. This reminds me of my mom.
What a fun
this
little
orange little cream
surprise.
with the wine, though. I think that it actually goes very well. And I would argue that we didn't do them out of order because this is like a dessert wine. I don't know if it is, but we're eating chocolate. It's like nice and light. The inside is very...
Orangey.
Yeah. Orangey.
I feel like it tastes more, the orange comes out of the cream more when I drink the wine than if I take a bite without it. Because I was pleasantly surprised. I do not like orange and chocolate together very much. It's not my favorite. So when I took the bite, I was like, I don't really like this. And then I took a sip of the wine and I was like, ooh. now it's coming together for me.
I'm a big fan with the wine. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't eat more than one of those without it. Maybe I'd eat 2 with it, but like because it is very rich, the chocolate and everything, but that's really good. And so let's look at the wine too. So the wine is Saint Chateau Michel.
Well, it's Chateau Saint Michel, but
well, then why is the Saint on top of the
it's sort
Chateau?
of like a,
like an apostrophe,
like above.
It's like
when you do the
accent
article.
Okay,
Something like that.
have you had Chateau Saint Michel
on the wine?
Is this a brand you've had before? You recognize
Chateau
it?
Saint Michel. Oh, these are mass-produced wines that are like very well-known, big brands.
I'll just say I was in charge. Kelly got the chocolates. I was in charge of the wine, and as I mentioned, it was a little bit of a limited, but even more limited than just being in a D&W, not a wine store. There were not very many Pinot Gris options, because this is not a Pinot Grigio, it's a Pinot Gris, and it was Kelly was very specific that to get a Pinot Gris I had to follow instructions, and it reminds me of when we go up north to like Traverse City, and there is not a red wine to be found. I mean, everything is a Pinot Gris, and we, after the 3rd stop, you're like, oh, they all kind of taste the same, but Pinot Gris is a big one in like Traverse City, so this was not something that I was familiar with. It is, let's kind of see where it's from here. I mean, you're right. Chateau Saint Michel.
Columbia Valley, it's right on the front.
Is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that does say that. But where's Columbia Valley? California? Mm-hmm. Is it really?
I think so.
Oh, I was joking, but okay.
Oh, I thought that was French. They tricked me with the name.
It is not French.
Cool harvest nights infuse notes of juicy pear and melon into this Pinot Gris, finished with hints of spice. Uncork for scallops, halibut, or spicy noodles. At first, I thought that was what was in there, and I thought that actually sounded kind of gross. But I will say the wine tastes delicious.
Wait a minute. You thought there were spicy noodles in the wine?
And scallops.
Oh, that would be disgusting.
Yes, but I don't know what's in there. You can cover a lot with enough grapes.
Columbia Valley's in Washington.
Oh, see? Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I thought so, because the Columbia Basin is actually where, near where Quincy is.
Yes.
That plant.
These actually, I think it's kind of fun, Molly, that you picked these wines out, because both of them are accessible to people that don't know anything about wine.
Yeah.
Right? They're recognizable names. You're definitely going to see a Chateau Saint Michel usually on any of your like chain restaurants. They'll have something like that. The McMurray, I've seen that in a lot of stores.
Oh, you have seen that before?
They're at like reasonable price points.
Yeah, definitely.
And they're consistent. Like that bottle of wine is going to taste the same. The 2023 is going to taste the same as the 24, as the 25 when that comes out and whatnot. Which, some people like that.
Yeah. So what is the difference, Kelly? Because I know you have your wine Bible, and you like to learn a little here and there about you're my educator in the wine space. What is the difference between Pinot Grigio and Pinot Gris? Because I think I know, but usually it's not right.
They're different grapes.
I'm wrong a lot. They are different grapes.
Yeah.
Is a Pinot Gris sweeter and lighter? Or is that just in my head?
I mean, they are a little bit bolder, I would say. Acidic, dry. Pinot Grigio is going to be relatively similar, maybe a little bit lighter. Pinot Grigio is quite light, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, this seems kind of light too, but
yeah,
I like it.
Same thing, like Pinot Noir is a grape. It's a varietal, is what they call it, and so that's what the difference is. And then where they're grown, we've talked about this on prior episodes. Losing my words. So where it's grown they'll taste a little bit different. So, and I'll go back on my soapbox about don't learn about the grapes and the names of the wine. Learn about and figure out which regions you like, and then you'll know if I get something from this region. The problem is we don't really talk about wine that way, and we don't a lot of restaurants don't categorize wine that way, and so it's hard to know, because a Cabernet from Northern California is going to be very different than a Cabernet from France.
Yeah, but I will drink both of them.
And you'll
together.
Yes.
I would mix them.
And when I'm done with you will drink more of the ones from France than California.
Great. I support that. Maybe we should go to France.
I think we should.
Italia.
We should take Squished Grapes on the road.
Yes.
Yeah, we should.
Done.
Let's be pretty easy to pack this whole thing up. So, quick question, because Miles asked a similar question, but we did the Pinot Gris. And then a Pinot Noir, and I know those are based on the wine. But, so is the Pinot, is it just a completely sort of different varietal that makes it red as compared to white for these two wines, with it being Pinot to...
I don't understand the question.
Can you repeat it, please?
Yeah, sorry. So this red is Pinot Noir.
Correct.
And this white is Pinot Gris.
Mm-hmm.
Pinot Gris.
Are the grapes somewhat similar since it's Pinot and then something? Or they're not really related. It's just the way the names are.
Might be.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Are you asking if one's a red grape and one's a green grape? Or...
Maybe. Is that...
I don't know how to answer this question, Bri.
Maybe I'm not asking it right.
Okay.
Have you had...
We can Google it.
That's all right.
It doesn't matter.
Have you had the ambergris?
The what?
Ambergris. Do you know what ambergris is? Brian, what's ambergris?
Amber would be a mix of, the red and the white.
Is it?
The amber?
Are you joking?
Oh. Yes.
I don't think you were joking.
We've gone off the rails.
Do you know what ambergris is? You don't know what it is, Brian?
I gave you my answer.
Your answer to ambergris is that it's a mix of red and white grapes. I wish we had a call-in right now. Who's the smartest person you know, and can we call them right now and ask them if they know what ambergris is? You've had phone a friend.
I know a lot of smart people, so...
Well, pick your smartest, and it's going to be here.
Well, we can't call them.
The only thing I can think of is Ambergris K and the Belize.
Well, I sound very high and mighty about this, but I'll tell you that I learned about it on Bob's Burgers. So just so we know, we can take me down a notch here.
So a fictional cartoon.
But it's real.
You're calling...
Ambergris is a waxy substance produced in the digestive system of a sperm whale. It's highly valued in the fragrance industry, for its ability to fix scents.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the color, which would be a mix of sort of a dark and a white.
You're talking about amber?
The color. I'm sorry. I thought that's what we were talking about.
This is what conversations like us are like. Okay.
I'm really confused.
Okay, I was just joking because ambergris is a waxy substance produced from the digestive system of sperm whales.
I thought you were going down a different path with this.
Which is what?
So I Googled it. I was trying to figure out how she was going to connect ambergris, which was something towards wine, right? This is what I thought you were looking at, to a waxy, flammable substance produced by a sperm whale.
Right. See, but now we all learned something new. Now, I want to know, whoever knows Brian, text him right now and tell him that you knew what
this isn't live.
Is. Well, but people are going to listen to it. They're alive.
There's 3 people that will listen to this.
Okay.
And none of them will know this.
We're losing about a second at this point.
So we're learning a lot. I have to not yell. We're learning a lot. Another thing that we've learned about that we found out during the break is ASMR. So Kelly and Brian had not heard of that because they are not on TikTok like I
we call
am.
them ASMRs, I think.
ASMRs, yeah. ASMR
Way
is
to shift the blame.
autonomous sensory meridian response. It's a phenomenon characterized by relaxing, tingling sensation on the skin, starting on the scalp or neck, and it can be triggered by auditory stimuli like whispering, tapping. And so people on the Webernet will make ASMR videos to relax people. And so we're going to do a short little session here. Wait, stop it. You're messing up my asthma. That was my nail on the microphone. Okay, so that was our ASMR session. But people find it relaxing, soothing.
That was like those weird videos you showed us.
Yeah, so I showed some videos, and it's people, I don't know, they make a lot of money doing this. I feel like we're in the wrong industry.
I can't figure out.
If that girl that makes a lot of money, she should get a better beautician because that haircut was trash.
Yeah, she had a trash.
How did we even get on the topic of ASMR and what that is?
I don't remember.
And I also don't know that sound is soothing for people.
I think it's like people... Is that ASMR? You don't
No,
think
I
it's
agree with
sounding.
Cal. I don't know that Okay.
I remember because after the break, or when we went on the break, we were talking about how maybe chewing caramels next to a big microphone wasn't the best thing to be doing on a podcast.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
and for the first couple minutes, it was almost silent because we all had caramel stuck in our teeth.
Which, if anyone has, there's like a phobia, right? Or like a disorder. I don't know if it's like a disorder. Maybe that's not the right thing.
Hearing people.
If they're
when you hear people chew and it just like, it's like nails on a chalkboard. And I think that's how that came up. And so I don't know that listening to anyone chew is an ASMR.
Yeah, no, that's true. And that would not be relaxing. In fact, I'll leave a name out, but I have a relative and she loves to make noises when she eats. So she'll,
She's a very engaged eater.
She's so engaged that I'm like, stop talking.
The best is
why are you making so many noises?
Your version of ASMR was to grab a chocolate wrapper and crinkle it.
Yeah, that was the chocolate wrapper.
By the thing, by the microphone.
But it was but it was similar to like what you showed us because we didn't know that because I was like, I don't know what that is.
Okay, I have one more.
Because I thought it was something different.
Tell me this.
Brian and I were thinking it was a medical disorder.
Yes,
and so
that we were unaware of.
We're very unaware. Now I don't feel as dumb as I did in that moment, knowing
apparently
that it was
I'm the
off
oddball
TikTok.
here between
TikTok.
you three. TikTok. Yeah, that's legitimate. Okay, here's another one. I tried to swallow, but then I started laughing. I don't know. Sorry, that was off the rails. All right.
I thought you were going to say
Okay. So I think ASMR is something that you guys can look into and see if it's relaxing for you.
I think I've done enough research right now.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm good.
Well, the best one is, okay, there's real ASMR people doing it for money, and then there's people who mock the ASMR, and I follow this other guy.
I feel like that would be, I would be the one that mocked.
I think his name's Tyler Butterworth, if I remember right, and he puts like long Post-its on his fingernails and like pretends to like tap
You
on
mean
things.
like Post-it notes?
Yeah, but he's making fun of the people with the long nails that go tap, 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 tap. So, anyway, all right.
Okay.
I had now take us off the rails, so.
I do feel like maybe in the future with Toast Squished Grapes, we should be one of those podcasts that's also on YouTube because a lot of the things you can't see right now are, I'm crying laughing. So.
We would need a
You're like
much
the emoji.
bigger budget to get camera equipment.
Well, I mean,
we would also need a much better studio.
Yeah. All right, let's get into trivia. Because, you know,
I think
we're losing our listeners
I thought the waxy whale thing was trivia.
Oh, that was actually a good question. But we're going to go to chocolate trivia because I really love I'm really into the pairing of the wine and the chocolates. I think that was really fun. All right, so these go from less hard to harder. So I'm going to start, Brian, with a less hard one. Okay. Marketed as the fourth type of chocolate, the other three being dark, milk, and white, which white chocolate's not real chocolate. Which variety introduced in 2017 by Barry Callebaut shares its name with a precious stone? Okay, first, this is 3 out of 160, and we're going easiest to hardest. So I don't know that this is actually accurate, because I thought that was pretty hard. So what kind of chocolate?
Choice?
It's a name?
Yes.
So what are my choices?
Ruby, emerald, diamond, pearl. I just
wait, you're being serious?
Yeah. Which variety of chocolate
wait, is this not a multiple choice?
No,
is this not a real multiple choice question?
I just made up the 4 choices. It's one of those.
Oh, you're saying I should know this just off the top of my head?
You should guess, because you won't know this. Sorry, but it was number 3 out of 160.
That's okay, but you're saying it's one of those 4 things you just listed.
Yeah, but have you heard of any of those? Have you heard of any of these?
Can you list it again really quick, and I'll give you an answer?
I said, you want me to read it or list it? Ruby,
it's
emerald.
a chocolate that got introduced in 2017 that they made up that's based on a gem name.
Ruby, emerald, diamond, pearl. I almost said sapphire because I forgot my choices.
I know, I was trying to get you to trip up and give me the same one.
I mean, you don't know the answer, so just
pearl. Yeah, but it has to be something that seems chocolatey.
Because this is going to be the 5th time he's wrong.
5th time. It's going to be 5th time.
It has to be chocolatey.
Unless it's your total luck right now.
That's actually a
lot of life has gone
that's
through.
Actually a very thoughtful way to approach it.
Thanks.
It has to be a chocolatey
thing.
Right.
Or
so 3 of those are not really very chocolatey. What's the chocolatiest of them? This is too much thinking.
This
Ruby.
It is Ruby. There you go. Good job. All right.
How are you bridging Ruby with chocolate?
It was the darkest of those.
Yeah, it wasn't diamond. It wasn't pearl. Okay, Kelly.
I think we should help our listeners understand your thought process, so we can also only be wrong 4 times.
I'm wrong all the time. Just you guys only call me a few. But I'm wrong with other people all the time.
Kelly, you should be a pro with this one. We just finished Halloween. So, I mean, at the time of this recording, right?
Which is my favorite holiday.
Okay. Is it?
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
I love Halloween.
Really? Wait, time out. That's your favorite holiday?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I feel like we've talked about this before.
I thought it was Thanksgiving for some reason.
No, I think we talked about it in a prior episode.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. What Mars candy bar consists of a shortbread biscuit with caramel and chocolate around it?
That would be a Twix.
It is a Twix. And there was another one that said each package consists of 2. And advertising suggests now that there's a left and a right.
Kit Kat.
So which one? It's still a Twix.
No, it's
the same
it's a left and a right. This is the thing. They
It's left and
are
right.
advertising that way, and my son came home with a bunch, and he said, Mom, you need to grab the ones that say left because they're better than the right ones.
Wait, he was giving you the better ones?
Oh, he didn't give them to me. He just told me that if I were to
I thought
eat
he
one,
was going to tell you,
go
though,
for
that
the
you
left.
needed to pick the rights because they were the worst ones. So that is...
like a Twix,
I
though.
thought, one, I love a Twix, and Frozen are amazing, and that's a good marketing campaign. Off topic, similar though in marketing campaign, the best marketing campaign I ever saw was by Coca-Cola, and when they put random names on their Coke bottles.
They still do it.
I know. Do you know how many I've purchased that I wasn't going to purchase because it had someone's name on it that I knew?
3.
Best, it was probably like 6. Best marketing campaign ever.
So good. I love
was good.
Coca-Cola. I love if I am going to drink a soda or a pop, it's going to be a Coke.
Okay,
Not a Diet Coke.
No, gross. Bottle, can, fountain, or the Primo.
Oh, fountain, for sure.
What's the Primo? The glass bottle?
The
Brian,
glass
what's
bottle?
Primo?
The Mexican
Well, the
Coke.
Mexican Coke.
Coke is
No, for
the
fountain, what's the Primo, though? There's only one.
McDonald's.
It's McDonald's.
Because, they have the bigger straw and they have that super cold
So,
system.
Yes,
They've got
that's
a whole
right.
thing worked
It's a
out.
science.
It's scientific, yeah.
That's right.
There is, and I'm the Diet Coke is like a cult following at McDonald's. I also feel like we've talked about
I
this.
just like regular Coke from McDonald's, but yeah.
Right, but I know people that go to McDonald's like they go to Starbucks.
Yeah,
like they go
I
to
don't do
McDonald's for
that
a
much.
Diet Coke like you go to Starbucks for your
For
whatever.
sure. I completely would understand.
Crazy.
I mean, not for a Diet Coke,
Anyhow.
but for a Coke I would.
Okay.
Coca-Cola. Good one.
Coca-Cola, so good. All right, let's do one more. Oh, no, that one, actually, the answer was Hershey Park. And I was like, oh, but we just talked about that. So
Well, you talked about it.
I know, I didn't talk about it. Let's see, what's a good chocolate one? All right, this one's going to be a little harder. Well, no, this will be easy. What brand of chocolate bar made of nougat, topped with caramel, and covered in milk chocolate?
Milky Way.
Yes, and sometimes
Nougat's
dark
such a
chocolate.
great word.
Nougat is a good word. But yeah, and it shares its name with a galaxy that contains our solar system. That's a little too easy. Okay, how is that harder? That's number 21
Right, than Ruby?
than the Ruby one.
Yeah, that's BS.
So, all right, there was our chocolate trivia. That was it. Also, fun.
That was sweet.
Where do you get your That was sweet. Oh my God, Brian. Where do you get the San Francisco ones?
From San Francisco
I know
Chocolate Company.
It's a chocolate company. I thought you were just going to say from San Francisco.
No. And the company that the company that produces it is
Okay.
the San Francisco Chocolate.
And they're like
Company.
little discs of
And they're
dark chocolate.
little like chips, I think is
Yeah.
what you like to call them, chips of dark
But it's not like a
chocolate.
chocolate chip. It's a disc.
It's a little disc, but I think they're called. Well, you call them chips. That's how I learned that term from
all right.
the way that's
So Kelly,
designed. But
next time you're at work in our area, you need to swing by for a little piece of chocolate. It's pretty good dark chocolate because you like dark chocolate.
I love dark
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
All right.
when I go to San Francisco, I pick it up for Miles.
Yeah.
Well, where's my dark chocolate?
Well, she always sat next to me, so
That's
it's not
fair.
a long trip for me
That's
to
true.
get over there to try something. It's really for me.
it actually is for him.
I just stored her
At her desk.
And
You
now
know,
we have
eat
to
it
It
all
works great.
in one day.
and we get
which
to
is
start
what I would
sharing
do.
with all the talent acquisition team now too. So, we gotta like kind of limit it
That
a
was the
little
worst
bit.
idea, but
Yeah. All right. So, was there anything else we needed to cover before we get to our last section?
I don't think so.
I mean, we could sit here and talk all night, but
Here's
I
our
don't think
bonus.
it's very interesting to other people.
well,
so.
real quick, we've got
Oh yeah,
before
what is
we're off
our
the beaten
last?
path.
doing?
We have the last.
This will be pretty
Chocolate.
quick. So we have our last chocolate,
Okay.
which I call as a little fun surprise combo because it is a champagne truffle
What?
with milk chocolate. So, rather than doing the wine with it, it's a champagne truffle.
And we have chicken wings.
Okay. So
We don't have chicken wings, but I promise you, look it up. Google it.
Okay.
It is a real thing.
that actually, in hindsight, that's how we got an ASMR conversation. Because during the break, I said, I can't get over the fact that Kelly mentioned fried chicken and champagne, because all I imagine is people going like, I was gonna really go into town on a piece of fried chicken and then taking a dainty sip of champagne.
With their pinky up?
With their pinky up, yes. And so that was how we got into ASMR. So we were like, okay, we should eat fried chicken and drink champagne in our next episode, but we might lose people, so.
Yeah.
But that's how we got into it.
It is a thing.
Okay.
Restaurants will do tastings where it is like a fried chicken and champagne night. I'm not kidding.
Kelly,
you have to look it
come on.
up. I love that
You
you don't
Popeyes?
believe me on this one.
Let's do
Probably
it.
not at Popeyes, but like nicer places. It's a real thing.
Can we do a mini session, a mini episode? What would you call a mini? Like just a little mini sesh on fried chicken and champagne by Toast Squished Grapes.
You could call it a flight. You could call it a shot. You could call it a...
Okay, we'll work on that.
All right, we'll work on that.
All right, Kel, tell us about our chocolate.
Okay.
This is exactly what I said. It's a
Something about
champagne
champagne.
truffle. So it's a champagne kind of infused truffle with milk chocolate on this one, not dark.
Yeah, okay. I think
It's not very good.
I'm a pass on that one.
The filling's kind of weird.
Okay, now I think it's the chocolate that's weird.
There's not much flavor, but it's okay.
A little bit of champagne.
But I would not isn't it?
Ooh, I don't like that. Sorry. I actually think so. I'm not a very seasoned chocolate eater, so I'm a good, Mars, whatever's in the candy bar section, right? Kilwins is maybe just a little too highfalutin for me because I think it's the chocolate that I don't love.
Okay.
I liked all of them.
Of Kilwins, maybe.
That's fair. Chocolate, I think, is a very personal thing. I definitely have chocolates that I like and the ones that I don't like, and they're not all created equal. So I will say the champagne truffle was a bit of a flop here.
Yeah, that was a
final
flop.
one. I was super excited about it because I thought it was
I would
going
not
to be
agree. I liked all three.
a fun one.
What was
would
your
you do?
favorite?
What was my favorite?
Yeah, we had orange caramel and the truffle one. Oh, I'm not a fan of that.
So in this case,
wine.
in the first one, if I could take the dark chocolate and the salt, but remove the caramel, that would have been my favorite.
Okay, so that would have been my favorite if I could remove the salt.
If I could remove the caramel.
So here's what
But I didn't mind the caramel. But
Deeply
it was,
personal decision.
So
The
Molly
orange wasn't
will
as
get
orangey.
when you go, home and do whatever, and you're like, "Ooh, I want a glass of wine with some chocolate."
Yeah.
You can do a Pinot Noir with just a dark chocolate,
I would 1000% do that.
and that would be great. And
Yeah.
Bri, you can do a sea salt dark chocolate with Pinot Noir, and everybody's happy.
And if you don't have a sea salt chocolate, you can just get dark chocolate chips and put a handful of table salt in your hand and then lick it and then try the wine. That is actually...
I almost think you're being serious right now.
It's the most underrated way to eat dark chocolate and salt. Sea salt is just table salt in your hand.
It's
and
like
then you lick
tequila
it.
shots.
That's actually how they
but with
serve
chocolate and
dessert.
wine.
That's actually how they serve dessert after
After what?
the fried chicken.
Oh, the fried chicken.
With
Okay.
the dark
'Cause your hands are
chocolate.
already dirty.
That's true.
I am now on a mission to prove this to you.
Oh, we're
all.
doing it. This
That
is
it
the
is a thing.
This is the true Christmas episode
That
that
it
we
is a
probably
thing.
won't take. But can I just say one thing too? When you say truffle, I have discovered I don't enjoy. I think I have to come to peace with. I don't love truffle oil. And so I don't know if that's the same truffle oil or different, but like when they say like there's fries and then there's fries with like garlic and truffle oil, I can't get into the truffle oil.
These are two very different things.
You mean
So
the
a truffle
pig? Are they
is
two
like-
different pigs that source the different truffles?
So a truffle for like a chocolate is more of the way that it's stuffed with like a cream, not actually.
It's not
like,
a pig truffle.
Like truffle is like a fungus. It's like a mushroom.
Yeah, the mushroom. Yeah.
Pigs or dogs can
Wait,
find
what?
Truffles. Like
Wait, if they say
actual-
there's truffle oil, that's fucking like mushroom shit on top
Yeah.
of the fries?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the?
It's really strong.
Please don't use profanity on our episode of Toast Squished Grapes.
Oh, God. Sorry.
I am actually not surprised that you don't know that because of the
vegetable situation.
The
vegetable.
Wait, pause. That was the second time that Brian was wrong. He gets vegetables wrong all the time.
The green cauliflower?
The
or was
green
it white
cauliflower,
broccoli?
the white broccoli. I don't remember.
I think it's green cauliflower.
Which one was it? Wait, no, it was white broccoli.
No,
it was
green
white
cauliflower.
Which one was it?
He won't admit it.
Okay.
It was green cauliflower.
Green cauliflower. So I'm not surprised that you didn't know what a truffle was, but truffle, I love truffle.
Do you?
The actual, but a truffle in chocolate is it talks about the style of it. It's not the same thing.
Well, I wasn't a fan either way.
So they're different.
I wasn't a fan of the chocolate truffle or the pig truffle. The mushroom truffle.
So Molly doesn't like.
I don't like truffle. If it says truffle, don't give me the truffle.
Not to be confused with a trifle.
Oh, I would eat a trifle all day. Can you put a strawberry on it?
Probably.
Oh yeah, that's a dessert, Brian.
I will say.
Wait, for real?
That will be another. Trifle's a dessert.
Okay.
Oh, but isn't there something can't be trifle? Isn't that an adverb or an adjective?
Maybe. I don't think it's an adjective.
I feel like we're getting way out of our...
Let's keep going, because we're losing our...
But I will say, I was surprised that my favorite pairing and chocolate today was the orange dark chocolate with the Pinot Gris.
Me too.
I wasn't expecting that. I thought I was going to hate it, to be honest, and had to get through it quickly, and I'm actually going back to it as we sit here and talk about it.
I'm with you. I thought it was great. Now, I'm not going to finish the orange one because it got a little overwhelming, but that with the wine, I agree, the Pinot Gris. Yeah. Brian, what was your favorite?
I don't know. I liked it all. I will admit, I like the white wine better than I normally like white wine.
Yeah, you're not a big white wine.
So, and the orange wasn't so orangey that it was overwhelming for me. But if I would probably default to
the caramel,
the dark chocolate with the sea salt, but in the caramel and the red. That would have been my favorite pairing.
I love it.
And we know he likes the red wine because he's already back to drinking the red wine from the first part of the episode. He's abandoned the white and he's gone back to what he likes.
Go to waste.
It's fine. We like what we like. I'm a big fan of that.
Okay. Let's wrap it up because Kelly and Brian and I could sit all day and talk because we don't get together very often. Brian, as our guest, would you like to go first? You can pick the order. First, second, third for Off the Beaten Path.
I can certainly go first if you would like.
Let's kick it off
so
that Kelly and I can think of ours.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. JK.
So, I've been going back and forth since season 1 on this because technically it's a movie I have not seen, in quite a long time. But the few times I watch it, it always just cracked me up and killed me. So I decided this would be a good Off the Beaten Path because I definitely think a lot of people don't know this movie. So it is called Quick Change. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Okay.
No.
It is from 1990. It stars Bill Murray, Gina Davis, and Randy Quaid.
Oh, I'm there. What's it called?
Quick Change.
Quick Change. Okay.
And it is a comedy, and the basis of it is Bill Murray's just out and down on his luck, and he is just like, I've got to do something to change, and he decides he's going to rob a bank. And so Gina Davis is his girlfriend in it, and Randy Quaid's his best friend, and he's like, I have this plan to rob a bank, and then we will just go hop on a plane, we will fly to another country, and we'll change our lives.
All right, Quick Change.
So,
okay.
Well,
don't ruin it because now I want to watch it.
Here's the gist. So the gist is he dresses as a clown to go rob this bank, and surprisingly, the bank heist goes.
And this is Bill Murray.
Bill Murray,
okay.
And the bank heist goes sort of surprisingly well. But then when they try to get from the bank to the airport, things do not go so well.
Okay.
And that's where a lot of the comedy lies.
Okay.
And then there's this kind of hard, grizzled police commissioner who's trying to solve this, trying to catch these people before whatever happens. And one of the funniest lines I've seen in a movie is in it. I don't want to give it away just because when you watch it. But
I'm going to watch it. We'll watch it.
So I did check. Unfortunately, it's not free on any streaming service, but off of Prime or Apple, you can buy it for $4 and watch it. And
that's good because $4 was also my limit.
Exactly.
Okay.
So just think of it as like a
movie.
$6 Tuesday night,
Perfect.
movie at Celebration Cinema.
Right.
So, but it is a very funny, slightly lighthearted, but it's just a good funny movie. So it's called Quick Change with Bill Murray. So
Kelly, will you be my date to watch Quick Change in the next month before Christmas?
Sure.
Yes.
Wait, can I come?
I mean, I guess, but you have to bring some more wine.
I'll bring the popcorn.
Ooh, all right. Okay.
Ooh. Extra butter, please.
Okay. All right. All right. Would you like Kelly to go or myself to go?
Well, you guys are the hosts.
I mean, you're a guest.
You guys lead this show.
Let's rock, paper, scissors for it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, it's me. Okay. Wait, I lost. So
Yeah, you totally lost.
Okay,
you
so I
have
have to
to
go.
scissors
We're saving the best for last.
I threw scissors,
totally
you threw
cut that
paper.
paper.
All right. Okay, so my off the beaten path is music, and I recently rediscovered the Footloose album. And it's not like unknown, right? But it is such a good album, and it has like I don't know how, but I listened to it like hundreds of times as a child, and so I have like formative years, and it's the kind of album that on a CD, it wasn't a cassette, it was a CD, but I can tell you as one song is fading what the next song is going to be, and the whole album is great. It's got a little of everything. Great movie overall. You know the movie, Kevin Bacon.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the whole album is great, and now I'm like back into like, okay, I gotta listen to all
During
this.
that fade in, fade out, is there any like ASMR involved with that? Or?
I will say what I like to insert into it is Golden by K-pop Demon Hunters.
That is
So good.
So good.
It's so good.
Who knew
We're going up.
Who knew
Up, it's almost.
Netflix was going to throw
Oh,
down
so good. Actually,
K-pop
interesting-
Demon Hunters, which is like
It's the most
all
streamed
over the place.
Netflix home movie, because that was a Netflix movie
Right.
original. It was their most streamed movie ever.
it's
it's so
have
good.
only seen pieces of
Oh,
it,
it's so
but
good.
kids of all ages love it. Adults are saying
Boys and
they love
girls.
it. Boys and girls. And the music is super catchy.
it's
The
so
kids
good.
listen to it in the car, and I'm like
I know.
jamming with them. And
it's
I'm
so
like,
good.
what is this? And I was like, wow, who knew?
So at a work event and at our own trick-or-treating, I probably saw close to 40 roomies, which is the
Not
main
surprised.
purple hair, beautiful purple bubble hair. And I saw so many roomies. So
Did you watch the movie?
Oh yeah, and I
okay.
didn't want to. I was a resistor because my kids love anime. I'm like, I'm not big into it, right? They're always trying to get me to watch it and K-pop and whatever. And even my boys said, "Mom, it's pretty good. You should watch it." So I was like, "I'll watch it if you watch it." So we all sat down and watched it, and I was like, "Oh, damn it, it's so good!" Yeah. So yeah, all right. So there was mine. Mine is the Footloose album with
You're saying the soundtrack?
Yep, the
Okay.
soundtrack with an asterisk of K-pop Demon Hunters.
I love that.
Okay, Cal.
Well, I'm going to end on a really boring note.
Well, I guess I should've
if
gone.
you're over us, go ahead and we'll see you next time. The off the beaten path is always the hardest thing for me because I
is
don't
hard.
feel like I have a lot of like off the beaten path things when it comes to like
think you have
movies
way
and
more.
books and whatnot. I feel
I
like
still remember your first one.
Yeah,
Names
the
too.
Well Pennies.
That
I
was-
love it.
you know what?
It's one of my
Remember.
favorite things that you've introduced me to.
Yep.
So you do good.
It's been all downhill from there though.
She does well.
Here's Penny.
Yeah.
Pun intended. Okay, so I'm going with music as well.
Okay.
This is nerd alert. I recently rediscovered and have gotten way too deep into the one and only Blue Lake Public Radio.
I don't know what that is.
What?
Blue Lake Public Radio?
Blue Lake Public Radio. It's mostly classical and jazz. They'll do little short kind of like public radio news clips. But I have found that stress has been high lately. I'm really focusing on mental health, and it is the one thing I listen to it on the way home from work, and I can just kind of bring the temperature down a little bit. And I'm not distracted. It calms me down. It's not stupid songs I don't want to hear. It's just very calming. It's very relaxing.
Or how do you listen to it? Like
on the radio.
It's just it's a radio station.
It's a radio
local
station.
radio station.
Oh.
It's a local radio station. There's actually 2 channels that I can get it on, because every once in a while, depending on where you are, I'll be listening to it, and then like some random like hip hop station comes on. So then you have to go to the other channel.
Blue Lake Radio?
Blue Lake Public Radio.
All right, you've heard of this, Brian?
Oh yeah.
Do you listen to it?
No,
but I know the podcast. You've heard of it.
No, I know the station. Though. Yeah, I mean, but it's not what I normally listen to. So real quick, trivia. This is your 4th Off the Beaten Path. You've done 3 music and 1 podcast.
Oh.
So you
How do you remember this? This is one thing. Brian's been wrong 4 times in his life, but he has a steel trap memory.
This is true.
It's wild, the things that you remember.
I'm trying to think of what I did. Criminal podcast, didn't I? I do like that one.
But what was the other music one?
It was the Well Pennies, and then it was Dark Academia. And then...
Yes. Okay, Blue Lake Public Radio, that's the thing. I really love all kinds of music. Like this, when people ask me what kind of music I like, it's really hard for me to answer because it really depends on my mood and what mood I want to be in. And it affects me so much like that because I listen to everything from jazz and classical to electronic dance to hip hop to...
Electronic dance?
Wait, real quick. Electronic dance, are you listening to that when you're like in the club? Or are you listening to that just like at home?
At home or in the car.
You are for reals?
Every time I work out, that's what's playing.
Oh, okay.
But also like sometimes if I need to like hype up a little bit for like a presentation or for work or something like that, that's probably what's playing.
Okay, do you really listen to something to hype yourself up before a presentation?
Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe I should try that.
Maybe there's like a term for this. I'll have to look it up. But like music will affect... I can get in or out of a mood based on what I'm listening to.
I believe that.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So that's why I think I actually found Blue Lake Public Radio for a very different reason. But I think that's why I started listening to that because I was finding like I just needed to calm down and like recenter and like be present. That. And so having something a little bit more calming.
Can you send me the stations later?
I can.
Okay. We should
have to look it up.
Yeah, because I've never heard it. Is it AM?
Yes.
No, it's FM.
Is it an AM and FM?
I don't know. I only do the FM version.
Oh, okay. I thought they had like... Because you said there's 2 of them, so I thought they had an AM and an FM.
I feel like we could dive into a whole other episode on AM versus FM, because I think AM is kind of like a myth.
What? Sorry.
We'll do that when we put on our
Nobody listens.
Yeah. Okay. It'll be the AM Bigfoot.
Okay.
What myths are real?
Don't miss our Groundhog's Day episode, which is going to cover fried chicken and champagne with a side of ASMR, testing Brian on all the trivia. Is going to be what was his guess from all 3 seasons. Off the beaten path.
Wait.
Yes. Excuse me. Please don't interrupt the hostesses. Okay. And then what was the last thing that we just said? Oh, and we're going to talk about AM radio.
So you're going to do this.
I mean, don't you feel like we should?
For Groundhog's Day.
Sure. I feel like we
That's
should.
what you just said.
Or is it leap year next year? It's a 2040. It's not a leap year next year.
Well, coming soon.
All right. Yeah. Coming soon. All right. So, before we sign off, is there anything else critical that we need to talk about?
Just to let the listeners know, hopefully by the end of the year, we're going to squeeze in a couple of episodes about a couple of Spanish gins.
Oh.
Some Australian gins and some gins from Alaska.
Good day, mate.
So we are definitely not the season finale if you're squeezing that in.
Wow, we really went up.
No.
We're going to work our
things got back-ended with the schedule.
Maybe we'll be the season 4 opener, though.
Possibly.
All right, we'll see how this one goes. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Brian, thanks for being such a lovely guest. We always appreciate you and hosting the space with all your microphone. And all right, well, with that, everyone enjoy the holidays, and we will see you next time.
Bye. Thanks for joining us. Feel free to subscribe to us on whichever platform you listen to your podcasts. Also, I want to take a quick minute to thank Darin VanderMolen for all of his help behind the scenes. Without him, this podcast probably wouldn't even exist, and his help is greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great week, and we will look forward to seeing you the next time we go down the botanical trails. This has been a Shits and Giggles production.